Imagine, everyone, what if there was a small war going on inside your body every day, quietly, but constantly? What if this war was slowly but surely making you age? It may be hard to believe, but this is the reality of microinflammation. Microinflammation, or chronic low-intensity inflammation, is one of the hottest topics in modern medicine. It is like a small spark that is invisible but spreads throughout our body. When these sparks gather, they eventually sink us into the deep swamp of aging. According to the latest research from Harvard Medical School, microinflammation not only accelerates aging, but can also be the root cause of major chronic diseases such as Alzheimer's, heart disease, and cancer. Isn't that shocking? So how does this invisible enemy infiltrate our bodies? 1. Modern people's eating habits. Sweet temptation, bitter results. The refined carbohydrates, trans fats, and excessive sugar that we enjoy eating are the main causes of microinflammation. In particular, it is no exaggeration to say that sugar is poison. Researchers at UCLA discovered a shocking fact through experiments on mice. The levels of microinflammation in the brains of mice that were on a high sugar diet for 6 weeks increased by a whopping 40%. This is the same effect as continuously igniting small sparks in the brain. 2. Stress, the hidden weapon of modern people. Chronic stress is another major culprit of microinflammation. When we are stressed, our bodies secrete a hormone called cortisol. When this hormone is constantly high, the body continues to maintain a battle stance, which eventually leads to microinflammation. According to a study by Carnegie Mellon University, people who suffer from chronic stress had an average of 2.8 times higher levels of inflammation than those who did not. Isn't that surprising? 3. Lack of sleep. Revenge of the night. Sufficient sleep is essential for our bodies to recover and regenerate. However, modern people are getting less and less sleep. A shocking study published by the UCLA Sleep Research Institute found that just one night of sleep deprivation can increase inflammation markers in the body by 40%. This is like sprinkling small sparks all over your body. 4. Environmental pollution. Invisible enemy. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the products we use every day contain numerous toxic substances. These gradually accumulate in our bodies and cause microinflammation. According to a study by Harvard School of Public Health, people living in areas with severe air pollution had 1.5 times higher inflammation markers in their bodies, on average, than people living in areas without. So how can we combat this invisible enemy? 1. Anti-inflammatory diet. Nature's firefighter. Anti-inflammatory foods act like small firefighters in our bodies. Representative examples include fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, berries full of antioxidants, and turmeric with powerful anti-inflammatory effects. In particular, the Mediterranean diet is known to be excellent at reducing microinflammation. According to a study by Harvard Medical School, the group that maintained the Mediterranean diet for 6 months had an average 20% decrease in inflammation markers. 2. Exercise. Declare war on inflammation. Regular exercise is one of the most powerful weapons in the fight against microinflammation. Aerobic exercise, in particular, promotes the release of anti-inflammatory cytokines. Researchers at the University of California made a surprising discovery. Just 30 minutes of moderate exercise 3 times a week reduced inflammation markers in the body by an average of 12%. It's like gradually putting out small sparks in the body. 3. Meditation and yoga. Peace of mind, peace of body. Stress management is key to reducing microinflammation. Meditation and yoga reduce the release of the stress hormone cortisol and promote the production of anti-inflammatory substances. A study from UCLA found that a group that participated in an 8-week mindfulness meditation program saw an average 15% decrease in inflammation markers. Isn't that amazing? 4. Get enough sleep. The magic of the night. Getting enough sleep activates our body's natural anti-inflammatory mechanisms. Our bodies secrete powerful anti-inflammatory substances, especially during deep sleep. The University of Chicago's Sleep Research Institute has published shocking experimental results. Just 3 days of sufficient sleep, more than 8 hours, can reduce inflammation markers in the body by an average of 30%. 5. Detoxification. Modern survival strategy. It is impossible to completely avoid the toxic substances around us. However, we can maximize our body's natural detoxification ability. Drinking enough water, sweating to remove toxins, and eating foods that support liver function. Milk, thistle, beets, etc. can help. According to a study by Johns Hopkins University, after a 2-week intensive detox program, Participants' body toxic levels decreased by an average of 25%. And their inflammation markers also decreased by 18%. Conclusion: the war against the invisible enemy. Your choice determines victory or defeat. Microinflammation is an invisible but clearly present enemy of modern people. Whether we win or lose the war against this enemy depends entirely on our choices. What will you choose? Will you just watch it slowly rust away? Or will you declare war on microinflammation right now? Remember, even at this very moment, a small war is taking place inside your body. And the outcome of this war will determine your future. Become the protagonist who wins the war against microinflammation right now.